Don't ever think that you got to sell your front to get money because you are the bag. The Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Guys, you see I'm wearing orange. I'm over here trying to match the chair or whatever. I was just doing my one or twos or whatever. First of all, I'm so excited that the Baddie Blueprint community on WhatsApp is actually growing. And I'm so happy for the girlies that are investing in themselves because, I want to say this before I start. I don't want to start with a rant, but if I don't get my rant out, my body start itching. Like my body, I start getting the itch. I start itching everywhere. I start sweating. Let me say this before we start, pour up our drink, and then we get into today's topic. Most people will say new year, new me, but they're not ready to start a new habit before the new year start so that when they enter the new year, they're entering a new them. You know, if you want different in the new year, you have to start implementing things now. You have to start investing now. So you walk into the new year a new person. The reason why a lot of you keep having the same cycle of the years not going so well or you're not accomplishing your goals is because you keep procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Start now. Even if you want to lose weight, you don't say, oh, well, I'm going to wait till after the holidays because I'm about to eat a lot anyway. So I'm just wait till New Year. Okay, you're going to wait till January 1st to lose the weight. February, March, April, May. It's going to take you to at least about the summer, spring to really get into that body. Why not start now so it can be easier for you to maintain your goal weight? So when you're walking into the new year, all you're doing is maintaining and losing more if you want to. You want a new year. You want a better year. Walk into the new year with new habits. Stop walking into the new year with old habits and expecting different results. It don't work like that. Hello. And on that note, let's make us a bestie cocktail. You need to be investing in the Baddie Blueprint. You guys know American honey? Yeah, yeah. Please don't say, oh, you're always drinking American honey. You're always having Red Bull's not good for you, bitch. I don't care. American honey with Red Bull, extra ice. Very feminine, very Dior. I don't like to say Demore because the more just like it rolls off my tongue kind of weird. So I say very Dior. Very Dior, very classy, very mindful because you don't want to drink and be on your ass. American honey, very mindful, very Dior, very classy, okay? Hello. Red Bull, very hyper, very uplifting, very sweet, very, yeah. Very fruity, yeah. You hear that? I'm not wasting a Red Bull. I'm pouring everything in my bestie cup for my bestie cocktail because I poured a lot. Very mindful of the Red Bull. I'm not going to take this Red Bull and put half in the fridge and let it sit for 2-3 days and not drink it. Okay? I'm going to make sure I finish the Red Bull with my drink because that's the only right thing to do. Because when we drink one or two of these bestie cocktails, we're not on our ass. We're very Dior. We're very mindful. Okay? Yeah. Gotta stir it up. Gotta get the ingredients to activate. Well, see, I have a sippy cup, so that's the reason why I gotta stir. But if you have a regular cup, you don't have to stir. But for a sip, I forgot to put my top on. And I think you could find this type of cup on Temu. Somebody on live was like, oh, I found it on Temu. I ordered like 2. I'm like, damn, bitch, you couldn't even send me the link. The bitch still never sent me the link. She didn't even send me the link, Amazon link, none of y'all. You know what? But it's okay. I'm happy to influence, and I'm happy that we're all on the same page. Hello. First sip. Yeah. Very mindful. So, before we get started, guys, invest in that Baddie Blueprint. It's going to be your best investment. I'm going to tell you now, it is no longer $97. You cannot resell it. I'm telling you now. because the full digital marketing course is included in the Baddy Blueprint. Spiritual work is included in the Baddy Blueprint. Like, you get to know your life path number, your soul number, your personality number. You get to learn about your subconscious mind. There's videos about your subconscious mind, videos about awakening your third eye. The Baddy Blueprint is always being updated. So the idea now, to summarize the Baddy Blueprint, to make you guys understand what the Baddy Blueprint really is, the Baddy Blueprint is basically a compilation of different ebooks, courses, and guides in one. So instead of you having to buy a digital marketing course here, and then you have to go somewhere to buy a vendor's list and go somewhere to get self-development work, the Baddy Blueprint is all in one. It's continuously being updated. Think of it like, I don't want to say like a Netflix, because you don't have to, it's not a subscription fee, but it's a one-time payment for you to have lifetime access. You know, it's very different from the High Value Women one-on-one course. Is very different. This is more so like a library of information to develop you into the woman you need to be. Now, one thing that's going to be added to the Baddy Blueprint is crypto. Crypto course will be added to the Baddy Blueprint. Currently, right now, as we have the digital marketing course in the Baddy Blueprint, we also have a credit repair, and we also have a full vendor list. Guys, invest now. Do not wait for the new year to say, oh, I'm gonna start my business. Start now, because you know, when it comes to starting a business, it's gonna take you about 2 to 3 months to like actually get the hang of it, actually know how to run your business. So why not start now, so you're walking into the new year with a business already? Hello. Invest in that Baddy Blueprint. If you're on YouTube, you can find it. It's going to be linked in the video. If you're listening to me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or whatever streaming platform you're listening to me on, just go to my social media networks, @BestieNextDoor_ on Instagram, @BestieNextDoor on TikTok. Click the link in my bio. Actually, I'm going to put the link in the description, description box. But if you so happen not to see the description box on the audio platforms, just go to my social media networks and click the link in my bio. Click the first link and you're going to have unlimited access. There's no secret. You can see exactly what's inside of the Baddy Blueprint. There's a 40-second video to show you all the curriculum inside, and it's always being updated. The digital marketing course I didn't create myself. There's other guides that's in there that I didn't create myself, that I just put together. So you're only paying one fee while I do the searching. I'm basically doing the searching to make sure, one fee, and you're good to go. So imagine the digital marketing course alone is priced at $400. We already know that can't change. That's for you to own. If you want to own it and resell, $400. Credit repair letter, $100. Vendors list, $100. We're already $600 in the hole. And we're not even including all the other guides and ebooks. The 13,000 luxury videos alone is $40. So just think about it. You paying $250 now, because currently now the price is $250. You paying $250 right now should not be like, oh, you should look at the curriculum and say, nah, it's a lot of stuff in here. I'm actually getting my money's worth. And you get access to the WhatsApp community. So in the WhatsApp community now, we have the money making machine. We have dating advice for married women and women that are in relationships, and dating advice for women that are single, and a general chit chat. So, you know, when you have a community on WhatsApp, it's a community, and then there's different groups. So those groups, you have access to talk to me and just talk like, okay, hey guys, what do you guys think about this? Or bestie, this is what's going on. You have unlimited access to me. Guys, invest. Trust me, before it was $97, the people who took advantage of the $97 still have access to all this updated information right now. So you know what to do. I ain't gonna say no more. Let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is, you don't need to sell your front to get money. I think it's self-explanatory. You do not need to sell your front in order to get money. Because when you think about it, when you sell your front to guy A, you sell your front to guy B, you sell your front to guy C, you sell your front to guy D, these men can see it on you. We're jumping straight in it. You know, I'm always going on my rant. We're jumping straight into it. You know, I had a discussion with a fellow guy, my husband. Me and my husband is very close in age. We're not far in age. He's not old. We're very close in age. And we're talking about this. And he was saying to me that, you know, girls that sleep with different men, you could just tell, like men can tell, like we can always just tell on their body, like their body start looking funny, as opposed to a girl that, you know, she doesn't sleep with men, you know, you could tell she's dating someone, but she's not like out there just busting her boom, boom, wide. He said this to me and I gagged. Bitch, I gagged when he said this. He was like, the girls that sleep for money, once the guy drops the money in their account, he's going to stretch that pussy from east to west. Think about it. Imagine all the guys you got to sleep with to get money from and how much they are beating, because they're going to get their money's worth. They're going to pound you. They're going to squeeze your breast. They're going to pull your breast down. They're going to pull your hair. They're going to smack, tap, tap, slap your butt. Now, before you know it, when you're walking in public, a regular guy can tell. And that's how usually guys get attracted to them, to want to, come to my house and, do you want this? Do you want that? And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? That's actually true. Because then he gave me some visual examples of certain women. And I don't want to say their names. But he was like, oh, look at this person. And I was like, okay. And he said, look at this person. And I was like, oh, you're right. It's like the purity and the glow. He said, yeah, it's like a certain, like, think about it like this, right? Have you ever noticed when you're completely single, like I'm talking about completely single, you're focusing on yourself, you're not like, you decenter man, or you decenter man, all of a sudden you're like attractive to so many men is on your body. They're like, oh my God, girl, you're glowing. Exactly. And it goes into what I be saying about, when I say these things, girls be like, oh, you just had bad experiences with old men. Babes. Older and old is two different things. There's no reason why you are 21 dating someone that's 61. It doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't make any logical sense. Like, when these guys are shooting in you, they're shooting their dust. If you decide to keep that 61-year-old as your 21-year-old girl, and you just say, oh, I want to deal with a 61-year-old because they're more mature. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. To each his own. Now, he shoot his little baby powder in you, and you so happen to conceive. He's not even going to be old enough to see your child graduate college. But these girls don't think about that. They think about now like, oh, no, I want a mature guy. It is 2024. Let me tell you something. It's 2024. This is not how it used to be before the internet, where, it was only like our parents, them that's getting money. No. We are now breaking the rules, because now we are making money online. Look at all these streamers, look at all these YouTubers, content creators, digital entrepreneurs like ourselves, because I consider all the girlies digital entrepreneurs, independent project managers, the girlies that collect money from men and just talk on the phone. Yeah, this is happening. Yeah. So don't ever think that you got to sell your front to get money, because you are the bag. Think about how hard men go for the front. Men are getting locked up from the front. Men are coming out of the front. Men are killing each other for the front. Men are making sure they look the best for the front. So why would you ever feel like someone can pay you a certain amount for your front? It's priceless. You bring life. It's priceless. And don't get the game all messed up, right? Because a man likes you, there's always a price tag he's willing to pay just to lay down with you. That's just the basic truth. There's a price tag he's willing to pay. Now, if men were women, they would scam so many men for money without laying down with them. Now, you ask yourself, why are men saying these things? Because they already know that men are, when it comes to the front, and when it comes to the men go crazy. Men will do anything for the front. So fellow men know this, but of course they're not going to tell us women that, because if we tell them, then they're not going to be stupid. They're not going to be as stupid. They're not going to fall for our tricks. They're not going to fall for I'll give you the money when you come over. Some of you are, oh, yeah, he said he's going to give me the money when I come over, and he only gave me $300 after we did the do. Bitch, what you thought? You should have collected the money before you got to his crib. Thought you was going there to play tic-tac-toe? What you thought was going to happen? Of course, he's not going to give you the full amount he told you, because, again, you played yourself. Now, with you giving a man your front in exchange for half of the money you asked him for, now you degraded yourself, because now he feels like, oh, okay, well, I know she's desperate. Now I know, all right, cool. If I tell her, if I lied to her, because men are good manipulators, if I lied to her and tell her, come over to my house, I got $500 for you, come over to my house. You gonna walk your little happy ass over there thinking, I'm about to come up with $500. Just gotta make sure I'm gonna wash the cookie. I'm gonna wash my front, make sure my front's smelling good, because once I go over there, I'm getting $500. After he spread your legs from east to west, after he bends you out, after he bash your front like he's hitting a car bumper, boom. Babes, I only got 200. Then you're like, yeah, looking dumb and stupid. Take your $200 and do your walk of shame, because now you are the clown. Don't be a clown. Don't think, oh, but these guys are dangerous now. If you don't give them their money's worth, or if you don't sleep with them, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. First of all, who the F told you to be dealing with psychopaths? Those are men that are psychologically not okay in the head. If they feel like, oh, she don't sleep with me for my money, I have to kill her or I have to hurt her. First of all, this is why you need to be good at reading men. You have to be good at reading who you're dealing with, assessing the situation, scoping the scenery out. Hello. I love using this example because if Jada Waiter can go to a club and get her a Chanel bag and a guy don't know her, these men are spending money. They're spending money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If they weren't spending money, there won't be strippers. If they weren't spending money, there won't be OnlyFans girls. There won't be prostitution, wouldn't be high. Yeah, they're spending money. So because you want something from a guy as a baddie, you do not need to spread your legs from east to west. Think about it like this. Ice Spice. I want to use all these like artists and public popular influencers because we're no different from them. We all shit the same. We pee the same. We shower the same. The only difference is the status. That's the only difference. We're all the same. Think about it. When you really think about it, what do they do that's so special? They're not shitting gold. They're shitting the way we shit. They pee the way we pee. They have a period like we do. They want to get their nails done like we do. They make dumb decisions like we do. There's nothing special. That's when I see girls comment, oh, well, but these celebrities and these girls of status, you saying all of that, but these celebrities and girls of status, they still be getting played by men. Yeah, just because a woman has status, that does not mean she is not going to make dumb decisions. We all have the same hoes, same eyes, same two legs, same two breasts, same brain. Yeah. Just because she has status, that doesn't mean all of a sudden she's a smart bitch. She still can do dumb bitch stuff. Yeah. Personality is one thing, status is another. But the access that you have is different. Now she's getting played in a Rolls Royce while you're getting played in an Uber. See the difference? That's the difference. Now, if you are a smart bitch, you already know that you can. There's girls I know. Listen, I know I'm one of them, but now I'm married, so I can't play that game no more. That's why I got so much game. Because I've lived it. You literally do not have to sleep with men to get money from them. It's a very simple equation. If 2 + 2 is 4, 8 × 2 is 6. You do not need to sleep with them to get money. I'm telling you. All you need to do is work on the illusion. Just like how men work on the illusion of them making us feel like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be with you. I love you. I'm going to make you my wife. I want you to have my baby. You know how they use all that chit chat? Now you got to use their eyes and mind. Like, yeah, you make them see what they could have. You show them what it's looking like. You like, yeah, flirty, yeah. You ever seen those girls that's so flirtatious, but then like you could tell, you like, yo, and she'd be like, fuck him. I just got $2,000 out of him. Like, when you are that bitch, when you are that baddie, I don't want to say that, but when you are at that level of life, and that's why it's so important for you guys to invest in that baddie blueprint and really learn how to make money for yourself, because it's a difference when you're talking to men because you're desperate, because you need to pay your bills, and it's a difference when you can afford to pay your own bills, but you want the reimbursement. Two different things. See, when you're desperate, you start doing desperate stuff. When you're not desperate, you look at him and say, hold on, I know you're not finna talk to me crazy because of $1,000. I know you're not finna tell me to come to the hotel because of $1,000. Sir, keep your money. Next caller. Immediately. Yeah. Hello. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, don't feel like, oh my God, I can't afford to pay my bills. I got to go see Tom. Okay, after I go see Tom told me he's going to give me $200. When you get there, Tom is only going to give you $100. Oh my fucking God. Tom only gave me $100. Now I got to call Brandon because Brandon got to give me the rest of the money. Brandon said he going to give me $300. You go see Brandon. Brandon only got $200 for you. You're like, oh my fucking God. And now I got to go see Travis because Travis said he got $1,000 for me. You get there, Travis only got like $300. So, again, you better listen, hands up, cash out before you even step into somebody's house. If a man is not doing for you before he cracked those eggs, he's not going to do anything for you after. It doesn't change a goddamn thing. Your eggs is not that sweet. Oh, my cookie is so sweet. When he get inside of it, he's going to give me all the money in the world. He's going to sell his blood if he needs to. No, man. He is not going to do a goddamn thing but send you outside the door with the empty purse and nut in your panties. Don't be stupid. Hello. Don't let them play in your face, babes. Don't let them play in your face, babes. Don't let these men play in your face, babes. Because you listening to Bestie, so you already know, like, oh, okay, sir, are you... because, again, imagine, just think about it like this. Imagine you have a job, right? Because, let's not look down on the corporate baddies or the girls who have a 9-to-5. There's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. There's nothing wrong with being a corporate baddie, but you need extra money. There's never too much money, right? Let's say you can afford to you're driving a Benz. You could, even if you don't have a car, you could afford to be in Uber XL. You could afford to business class, first class. Do you think a guy that's trying to court you is going to sit there and say, oh, I want you to fly out and see me. Here's an economy ticket. He's not. Packaging. A man would treat you the way you treat yourself. So if you're cheap with yourself and you say, oh, no, I can't afford that. 200 is too much for me. Oh, no, I can only afford 100. The fact that you're even using your tongue to say that to yourself is like you're putting a spell over yourself to say that men should be cheap with you. Because you're using your tongue to say, oh, I can't afford that. No, you can afford anything. Even you got to start being delulu when it comes to your pockets. Honestly, it works. It works. It works. You got to start being delulu when it comes to your pockets. Because your tongue has power. And you be like, oh, I'm so broke. I'm so broke. Listen, the moment you say, oh, I'm so broke, the universe is listening. The universe is like, oh, okay, broke is good, right? All right, no money is good. Okay, cool. Let me keep pushing that to her. Let me keep pushing the men that are also broke as well to her, because she's saying, oh, I'm so broke. Oh, everything is too expensive. Oh, I can't afford that. So let me push that, because, again, energies attract. What you see is what you're mirroring. The type of guys you date and the way they behave is like a mirror to how you are internally. You won't realize that. This is deep. It's very, very deep. For example, when people say, oh, I only attract toxic men. Babes, it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 for a situation to be toxic. Because if he was the only toxic one, you wouldn't even be with him. Clock it. You would have been gone. But because you still with him and you saying, oh, I only attract toxic men, you clearly, deep down inside, you're toxic as well. And you love that toxic shit. So if you want to stop attracting a certain kind of guy, you have to do that deep diving and saying, okay, you know what in me is attracting this to me? Because the world is only going to reflect what's inside. The world can reflect abundance when you are feeling abundant inside. Understand that. Think about when you're so peaceful and when you're so happy. You're like, oh my God, this day is so good. And everything just keeps happening. You find money on the floor. Somebody buys you food. Somebody gives you money, or somebody calls you. You get a good offer. Because inside, you're happy. So it's only going to reflect outside. But when you're shitty inside and you're like, listen, no matter how, I want you to understand something. You can't fake that inner work. You cannot fake the inner work. You have to do the inner work, because it's like putting makeup on a person's face that has pimples and acne. That shit's still going to show. That shit's still going to show. You look at the person like your makeup look nice, but your skin. I'm seeing all that bumps. I'm seeing the razor bumps. I'm seeing the little pimples. I'm seeing the whitehead. I actually want to pop that right now. Yeah. You're using a lot of makeup to cover that. Same goes with the inner work. The moment you feel like you have to sleep with men to get money, it just shows that you don't there's something inside of you that feels like the only thing you have to offer in order for you to get money is your body. Clock it. Clock it. Some people are not going to like what I'm saying, but I'm just telling you the truth because I want to wake up my sisters. I love you guys. You guys have been rocking with me for a while. Some of you guys are new to me. I'm telling you the truth. Nobody's going to tell y'all this. I'm telling y'all the truth, the bare truth. The bare truth. The truth. Some people don't like the truth, and that's okay, but I'm always going to say it. Hello. Because who going to check me? Who going to check me? Who? I play too much. Hello. No, but I'm saying it because I'm like your big sister. I'm your sister. I'm telling you the truth. And I realized this, and as I never really, I'm a little different because I never really had to sell my front to get money because I have my brother that spoiled me. My brother's the one who introduced me to like Gucci and all these like, brands or whatever. And, I've always been very innovative. I've always been like an entrepreneur type of person. Like I remember at one point when I was younger, I used to take my mom's jewelry and sell it. Like I've always been that type of person. I never felt like my front was the only way for me to get money. And when I was in that dating scene, like heavy dating, like just dating around, I never had to give my front to get money from them because I always showed, like, I just gave like, man, you cool. You know, sometimes it don't even gotta be the fact that a guy can want to sleep with you, but because you're cool, it's like, nah, I'm cool. I fuck with her. I really want to see her do good in life. Here it is. Nah, no problem. Don't worry about it. It's really like that. Don't think all these men are thirsty. Because think about it like this: they can pay to crack someone's eggs. They can pay for it. It's on the street, $50. Now, I just clocked something. Let's clock this. If egg cracking was so deep, like they just wanted to crack someone's eggs, they could easily go get a prostitute. They can easily go on all these websites and hire someone just to crack their eggs. Why did he choose you? He chose you because you're physically attracted to him. He likes your energy. There's something about you. But the moment you felt like you had to open your legs in order for him to open his wallet, the game was over. The game was over because you didn't have to. You are the bag. You are the bag. He's doing what he got to do to impress you. You are the bag. Women, understand. You are the bag. Men drive nice cars to impress women. Men make a lot of money to impress women. And, of course, their ego and confidence, because money makes a man confident. And we all know they also like to, have that level when they're amongst themselves to say, yeah, I got more money than you. We all know that. That's another thing, ego. But after the ego, it's women, right? They make sure they buy the best cologne. Yeah, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that. Dress well. Because of why? Women. When you start looking at it like that, then you start realizing that, you know what? You don't have to open your legs in order for him to open his wallet. If he wasn't going to open the wallet before you open your legs, he wasn't going to give you the money anyway. So next caller. Don't waste your time. Stop wasting. Some of you are too scared to next caller because it's like, oh my God, no, but he's cute. Oh my God, he's 6'5". I don't think I'm going to find another 6'5" guy. Babes. His height is not going to pay the bills. His height has nothing to do with if he's a good man or not. Next caller. He's already showing you red flags. Bitch, next caller. Stop sitting there holding the phone like, oh my God, I don't know. I want to use myself as an example. Before I end this episode, I'm going to use myself as an example. You guys know I'm always ranting and I always got a story for everything. I didn't next caller my ex-fiance and was thinking to myself, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to find a guy to make me his wife again. Let me just stay here and let him physically, mentally, emotionally abuse me. Would I have my man now? Would I have the man that actually fits my lifestyle now? Clock it. Hello. You see, I feel like God deliberately allows me to go through certain things. So when I say these things and you guys can see it, it's like how when I went through the loss of my child earlier this year. And some of you see like, damn, you look better than before. I practice what I preach. When I say things, I'm not saying it to you to just be fun. I'm funny, I'm very sarcastic, but I'm actually saying it to share the wisdom. Because it's very important for you guys to understand that the life that you want is not that far. The moment you can visualize it, it's just a small inch for it to manifest in the physical realm. Stop being cheap with yourself by thinking that you're not worthy of finding the next. What happens is this. When you leave a man because you clearly don't have the same ideologies or you guys don't match, stop frustrating the universe by saying, oh my God, I need another man. I need to find another man. Or am I going to find another man? Oh, I need to find some of you bitches, some of you girls, and I don't mean to call you bitches, but we all, what I'm saying? We all besties and we cool. Some of you girls be sitting there spending all the money on you guys are making these tarot readers rich off of your emotions. Instead of you thinking to yourself, you know what? Instead of me asking, oh, is he gonna come back to me? Is he gonna love me? Is he dealing with Sabrina? Put that energy towards yourself. I promise you, when you put that energy within and you're not frustrated with the energy, you're not frustrating the universe energy of, oh, I need a man. Oh, I got to replace him right now. You're just really just happy with life. Like, you're just happy. Like in your heart. I'm talking about in your heart, not pretending to be happy, not pretending to have a good time, really happy in your heart. Like, nah, I'm happy. Like, I'm actually happy. I'm having a good time with my friends. Like, I'm going to the gym. My body looking good. I'm eating good. You're having a good time in your heart. That man is going to walk through. That man is going to walk in your life. Until you get there, you're going to keep attracting what you don't like, what you don't want, because you're frustrating the universe. You're confusing the universe. You're making them feel like, okay, the universe can only give you what you put out. So if you're putting out there like, oh my God, I just need a guy, you're being desperate. So now you're giving the universe desperate energy. So the universe feels like, okay, we got to work fast. We got to hurry up and send her somebody. They send you trash. Now you're like, oh my God, the next guy. But when you sincere, I'm talking about, listen, ladies, I'm saying it from experience. When you sincerely like block off everything, you don't give a fuck. You just sitting there like, bro, I'm worrying about my business. My business is making me money. I could afford to buy myself a Chanel bag, a Louis Vuitton bag. I could afford to go on vacation by myself. I'm good. And you're not envious of other people's relationships, or you're not envious when you see a family. You're not envious when you see someone get proposed. You're not envious when you're on vacation and you may happen to see a couple. I promise you, it's always when you least expect it. You'll be in a club or going to the bathroom, boom, that man just walks in your life. You're like, then you'll come back to you'll be like, yo, I don't even know how we even really met like that. I don't even know how we even meshed like that. I promise you. Focus within. You see how you see me glowing? I don't even have that much makeup on. I don't even have, first of all, I don't even have makeup on barely. I just have some blush and a little bit under the eyes, and that's it. Foundation on the face. Let's just wipe the face. No foundation, babes. Nothing. Just eyebrows done, looking cute. See the skin glistening like it's a glazed donut? Babes, glow from within. Because even as a wife, I still understand that decenter men. I don't have to sit there and make my whole life revolve around me being a married woman. Like, oh, I'm married now, so I got to make sure I talk about being a wife, and I got to make sure. Nah, I'm still bestie next door. And I'm always going to be bestie next door. Keep your identity. Do not lose yourself. Be happy in your heart. The happiness in your heart and in your soul, the peace is what is going to give you the ultimate glow. And I'm going to leave you with that. Hello. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you're listening from, thank you for listening. If you're watching here on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys know the rest. Until we meet again.